welcome to the online book order application. In this project, we building the uh, online book order Node Express, Postgres, and Vue application. Uh, so in the previous video, we saw how we can create the login. We created the login component in the Vue, create the login page and test it. Uh, Today, we will add the sign up page, the registration page. Here I will add the form, the registration form, and also the email verification page. After registration, the user will get the token in his valid email, in his registered email, and he or she will provide the token in the email verification page to validate his email. So let's start. So before designing the registration form, I would like to uh, check some validation in our APIs. So I'll first go to the backend code in the server. You can see all it's running. The server is running in the 3001 port and the UI is running in the 8080 port. So in the server, I will go to the controller. In the auth controller, here is the registration. I will check the requested payload if all the required field is provided or not, and also check the password length. Okay, here I put the validation, the email, password, first name, last name, role. Those are the required field you have to provide. I'm checking if it's not provided, and if the password is provided and its length is less than 6 or the 6 characters, less than 6 characters, then I am providing the bad request error. Okay, now let's move to the UI, the registration form. Desert C in the components, we have the user registration. It will be similar to the user login, but it will contain more fields. So I am copying this code. Let's take a look how the form look like.
Yeah. mm,
So if you see the registration form I designed here, the email, password, first name, last name, and the role, you can see the admin and member. And here is the submit, and here go to home. You can go to home section. I will change this little bit. You can see go to home and go to login. If I click on login, I will go to the login page. If I go to home, then I will go to the home page. Okay. Now integrate the API. If you see here, so we need the repeat password field also. So let's add it. So now take a look once. You can see password two don't match. And if I this one, you can see the password match. So it's showing correctly. And if I want to submit it, password don't match. If I leave it empty. Now integrate the API call. Now I will add the verify email component. So after successful registration, it will redirect to the verify email page where he will put his token, which will be delivered to his registered email, and by providing this token, the email will be validated. So if you see the component here, I am getting the token which the user will provide it from his email. So and this URL will and the email I will get from the query param of the URL query param. That's why the this dot route dot query dot email, and the token will I will get from the inputs field. So add this in the router. So if I click on this, so you can see this is the page, and here are my email in the query param. If I console log it, So you can see it's printing the email. So I am getting the email from here and token from here. So this page will be redirected after the registration. Okay. Let's go to the sign up page and let's see if this email is present or not. So I submit the user not found. So I will register it. So it's giving me the error here. I have to take a look. If I debug it, you can see the role is getting as the role. That's why it's giving me this error. And one more thing I have to change, instead of this message, uh, this is not human readable. So I have to provide the message that's the internal server error or the 500. So let me quickly fix this in the backend. So in the auth controller, if you see here, here is the next E. Instead of the next E, I will return the general error. Still getting. So instead of if I change to the internal server error, then it should return the internal server error. Okay. Now fix in the UI this whole thing. It will be the colon of hello. Now it should work. So you can see it successfully registered. Now please check the mailbox for the token to validate your email address. Okay. and it go to the email verification page. Now I have to check the email. Now if I can see, I get this message, welcome to the online book order app, and here is my token. So if I provide the token, first I will check with the wrong token. If I submit it, it's not a function. So in the backend side, we have to handle also these things. Okay, let me fix it. If you see here in the UI, the email verification component here, the verify method I am calling, but here we have the login, the copy paste mistake. So it will be verify. And also I am checking the backend here, the verify email we have, but we don't have any checking if the token or the email is present or not. So I will add it. It looks okay. Now if I go to here, verify email and the email address, so if I didn't provide the token, it will give me the error, email and token is required field. And if I invalid token, it's invalid token. And if I change the email, user not found. Okay. One more thing I want to see before validating it. I want to try to log in. Email is not verified. Now I will verify this. Email successfully verified. Now if I submit it, you have successfully logged in. Okay. So that's all for this session. In the next session, we'll see the dashboard things. We will work more on the dashboard, and we also have a pending things here, which I remain in the JavaScript void didn't receive token. We have to call the uh, call the uh, method which will make a API call which will send the token again, so that the user can verify his email. Okay, thank you.